it's Kasia, and today I'm going to show y'all how I did this side part swoop with two low buns. So, yeah, this style has been trending in Chicago. I don't know if it's been trending other places. So, yeah, I definitely had to try it, and somebody recommended me to do it. So, I'm just going to be starting off with freshly washed and blow dry hair, and I'm going to be using this Care spray to use as a heat protectant to blow dry my hair. I normally use my K&B spray, but I am currently sold out, and I ran out of my personal, stuff as well. So this is what I'm just going to be using to blow dry my hair. I blow dried it in 3 sections. I normally do 4, but yeah, I just did 3 this time. So I'm just parting out my hair to where my swoop is going to be, and I'm checking it, and then I'm going to go ahead and part out that whole little section, and I'm going to begin to silk press it, meaning I'm going to hot comb it and flat iron it. Well, hot comb my roots and flat iron my hair. Also keep in mind that initially I planned on doing a zigzag part in the back. So if you see that there's a zigzag part when I'm flat ironing it, don't pay that any attention. I couldn't see the back of my head, and that zigzag part was not coming out right, honey. So I just ended up straightening it out. But yeah, I'm just gonna flat iron my hair, and if y'all want to see a silk press routine or how I do my silk presses start to finish, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get that out for you. But I'm going to come back once I get to the slicking process. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to be using Murray's, the orange one. Make sure that y'all do not use the regular beeswax. And I'm going to be blow drying it hot. You want it to get kind of loose and like easy to move. This is how you keep it from being so sticky and turning white in your hair. Because I know I've seen people complain about it turning white in their hair. If you blow dry it and get it real smooth, it will not turn white in your hair. And then you also don't want to use a whole bunch. You just want to get enough to coat your hair. And then once you got enough to coat the top of your hair, you comb it in. Make sure you combing it in really good and smoothing it out while you combing it in. And yeah, you'll get it slick and it won't turn white or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just going to be slicking that ponytail down into place. Obviously, I'm going to do one ponytail at a time. And also, I'm doing one ponytail, then I'm slicking the swoop into a ponytail. Like, I'm not going to do the ponytail and swoop at the same time, if that makes sense. Also, I'm going to be using 2 large rubber bands. Sorry, that was my phone. I'm going to be using 2 large rubber bands and one ponytail holder. And once I put I don't know if this would be called beeswax. Well, once I put the Murray's on there, I'm going to put it in a ponytail. Then I'm going to use some spray to kind of harden it. And then I'm going to take the ponytail holder out and redo the ponytail. So I'm basically going to just be doing this step twice just to make sure I have a really, really sleek ponytail. And y'all will pretty much see what I mean by that. So I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all watch, and I'm not going to do too much talking. Hey y'all, I am using the Got to Be Glue spray, and I'm also using the Naked spritz. I use a mixture of these two because that Got to Be Glue spray can tend to turn white if you don't use it properly, but when you mix it with this Naked spritz, that Naked spritz gives it like a shiny kind of hold. Like, I love this spritz, but it doesn't dry as fast as the Got to Be Glue, so that's why I like to use it together. The Got to Be Glue dries really fast, but that Naked spritz dries really shiny, so they work perfect together. So I definitely recommend using all 3 of these products. They're perfect together. other ponytail off camera, and now I'm ready to do my swoop. So I got 2 pieces of track. I wanted to add a little bit of color. Honestly, y'all, the color was not really anything. But yeah, I'm just going to be parting my hair and placing in 2 tracks. Y'all, I was having a really hard time seeing. I'm looking in the viewfinder, which is super tiny on my camera. And I'm trying, y'all. But yeah, I just basically put in part of my hair and put in 2 tracks. And then I'm just going to pretty much slick my hair over the top of those 2 tracks. And honestly, my hair is long and thick enough to just do the swoop by itself, but I only added the tracks because I wanted some color. However, if your hair is shorter or thinner, I highly recommend putting in 2 to 3 tracks, depending on, how thick or thin the tracks that you're using are. These tracks were pretty thin, so I knew that I would be able to do them considering how thick my hair is. But anyway, I'm just going to comb that hair over top and use a little bit of Murray's to slick it down. I'm only going to be using a little bit. And you can see, obviously, I'm applying that heat to it to thin it out and make it, spread on my hair a little more smoothly. But I'm just using a little bit just so the hair would stick together. I kind of use it as like I don't want to call it a molding agent, but just like I use it so that the hair will stick together and to be able to form and mold without me having to use a really wet product, because only using the got to be glue is hard for me personally because my hair, it just don't be wanting to do right, okay? So using that Murray's really works out for me. But I kind of do my swoop in like sections, so I start with the back of the swoop and then I just swoop hair in as I go along. Okay, so I braided my hair down. Depending on how long or how short your hair is, since my hair is pretty long, I'm gonna have to fold my hair up. But if your hair is short, you might not have to do this the way that I'm doing it, but I had to try to fold it up as short as I could get it. Honestly, if I could have made it shorter, I would have. I didn't want it to make it into a ball because the way I wanted my bun to be shaped, I couldn't do it that way. So I had to have it kind of like hanging. But once I folded it up, I took one of those big rubber bands and wrapped it around it. Then I used some wrap strips to wrap around it after that to make sure that I didn't get any glue on my actual hair. And then I'm just going to use a half of bundle and I don't really know, like a quarter of bundle that's dyed. You'll see, I'll show you guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna use that to wrap around and then form my bundle, not my bundle, form my bun. This is kind of self-explanatory. Keep in mind, I'm only doing one bun on camera. My other bun I did off camera. So you'll see me do one complete bun and then the other bun will just magically be done. It's because this video is already long as ever and I didn't want to make it even longer trying to do both. So yeah, I'm just showing y'all that I did have to flat iron my bundles off camera, and this is how much I have, plus this little piece of colored hair too. So I'm gonna put, when I'm wrapping, I'm gonna use that black hair first, and then I'm gonna use the colored hair on top because I wanted you to be able to see that hair better, even though honestly you can barely see that colored hair in my swoop. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it around and then you'll see me forming a bun. Pretty much just watch the video because I really don't know how to explain what I'm doing other than for you to kind of just watch it. Okay, so you're going to want to grab a piece of your hair and from the bottom of the ponytail and curl it underneath. Then spray it with some spritz and wrap it around the base of your ponytail just as if you were doing like a regular ponytail. I just like to do this so that I can cover up that track before I wrap that bun around, because it's not a guarantee that when you wrap your bun up that it's going to cover that base. I just always like to make sure that that base is covered as the very first step. So I always go ahead and do that, whether I'm doing a ponytail or a bun. And then, I just go ahead and use the blow dryer and blow dry that into place and make sure it's stuck down. Then what I'm going to do, since I already flat ironed it a little bit, what I'm going to do is spray it with some spritz and comb it out. And then I'm going to begin to twist and wrap that bun around. I did have to take it down and wrap it twice, so this was my second time. So I know y'all probably saw that the video cut. This was my second time wrapping it around because I didn't like the way it was wrapped the first time. So yeah, I just wrapped it all the way around. It's kind of a little messy, and that's how I wanted it to be. I guess if you want to be more precise, you can. You also can use longer hair if you want it to be more like loop-de-loops. I don't really know. Like if you want to look more swirly, if you want it to be like swirls, you can use longer hair, or you can actually use braiding hair. If y'all would like to see me do this hairstyle using braiding hair, let me know and I'll do that. But yeah, I did the other ponytail, well, the other bun off camera, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do my final touches because that's pretty much it for this hairstyle. I'm gonna slick down my edges, curl my little sideburns, do my finishing touches, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I love this hairstyle. It was so freaking cute. I had me a few little photo shoots once I did this hairstyle. It came out perfect. I definitely will use this as a go-to hairstyle now. Instead of just doing the one bun in the back, I'll definitely be doing the two. So yeah, I just slicked down my edges and my sideburns and sprayed my hair, and yes, that was pretty much it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up, comment, and make sure y'all subscribe, and make sure y'all click that bell so y'all can be notified when I post new videos. Stay tuned for my next video. See y'all. Bye.